Tail.
Well, moving can be one of the most stressful times in your life. Some Houston women turned to Local 2 Investigates after they had to call the police on their movers. Well, tonight, investigator Amy Davis confronts rogue companies hiring criminals to move your belongings and getting around a state law that's meant to protect you.
It's the one business where we hand over everything we own.
This was my grandmother's gold coin.
And hope we'll get it back.
I trusted the fact that it was a legitimate business.
But this time, Local 2 Investigates is turning the tables, confronting the movers on the job and at home.
So I want to know if you can tell me why you're hiring criminals to go into your customers' homes to move them.
These were the men who showed up to move Nikki Howard. 35-year-old Michael Reyes, a convicted drug dealer who also served time for assault, and convicted thief, 21-year-old Nicholas Segura, both working for S&S Starving Student Movers. Howard's first clue something was wrong, her iPod vanished from her kitchen table.
I did peek in the van and I saw the iPod and a pair of my diamond earrings in the console.
She called police, who arrived just in time to find jewelry, electronics, prescription drugs, and Howard's handgun all tucked away in the front seat.
He had found the gun quickly, loaded it himself, and placed it in his truck underneath the front seat.
We discovered S&S Starving Student Movers' state license expired in June, but the company is still in business.
Do you really think that that makes sense to put these people in customers' homes?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
Robert, do you think that the state realizes that you're still in business, seeing as how the business isn't in your name anymore?
I'm not into that. I'm not handling that. We're talking about this individual.
We met Robert Lawler of A1 All Around Movers on the job. Customer Ashley Aranda called Local 2 Investigates when she said movers refused to unload her belongings unless she paid nearly 3 times the price quoted on the phone.
He said, well, we're going to tack on $350 a day, and I can charge you every 15 minutes for another hour that you don't pay. And I mean, just threat after threat after threat.
Is this an honest way to make a living?
It's completely honest.
Lawler says Aranda didn't read her contract, but she's not the only one complaining. The state revoked Lawler's moving license in 2010 after similar complaints. The following year, his wife opened another moving business, but the problems persisted with A1 All Around.
They're all around bad people. I mean, I say that with great confidence.
Dan Parsons of the Houston Better Business Bureau says the Lawlers have received 56 complaints in the last 3 years.
That big fat F on that report has been sitting there a long time. The F does not mean fabulous.
The state fined the company $30,000 and has started the process to revoke its current license.
And now Lawler says he is trying to refund customers and settle claims. He tells me he's not taking any new business and he is closing his doors. Amy Davis, KPRC, Local 2.
Now, a couple of the consumers Amy spoke with thought they were hiring another mover that they found online, but accidentally landed on the sites of the movers featured in this story. Tomorrow morning in our 6 o'clock hour, Amy's going to explain how that happens and to make sure you don't get taken by a bad mover.
Anthony rejoins us. He's got his work cut out for him forecasting the next couple of days.